the two-time champion, Dog!
Who let the dog go?
The opponent here in the semifinal, it is the reigning, defending, undisputed CTWC champ, back-to-back Jack. Raise them up, folks. Get the ones in the sky and stand up and acknowledge him. It is the tribal chief of Classic Tetris, Alex T.
Find out.
To call the match and send it back to the commentary trio. Sharky, Chris Tan, James Chan. Take it away, please.
Testing. Okay, we are back. Yeah, we are down to the final four. We've got 1v1 matches. We're waiting for you. And this rematch, oh my goodness, this has been a long time coming and something we've wanted to see.
I know generally when we have matches involving Dog, we always talk about Dog's rivalry with his brother, which that is the natural rivalry, but we gotta talk about this budding rivalry between him and Alex T. They have played in a total of 16 matches, and they're 9-7 with Alex T in the favor. Most recently, they have played each other in 6 finals prior, including CTWC 2024, and they split those 3-3. And then to make it even worse, they both played each other recently with Dog beat Alex in CTM April, and then Alex also reverse swept Dog in Genesis to finally win on his home turf. So both of them were coming in with massive chips on their shoulders.
Yeah, and both of them will be coming out featured the outcome of Friday 4. So for a lot of people, this rematch is fresh in their minds.
Yeah, both of them coming here with, of course, 2 CTWC wins under their belts right here.
Trying to get the 3rd.
Yeah, and I know Dog really wants to get that offline championship as well.
So much on the line.
I mean, granted, because the 2 grand finals that he played, that he won was the hallway matches, right? You know, going up against his brother, you know.
Well, he won, grand finals 2020 when he was right, and then Huff, and upsetting, Joseph in the semis, and then taking it all the way to, finals and pushed Dog. Huff was a roller, then Dog was still a tapper.
That's right.
Which everyone remembers the terror that is 2021 Dog. He would pace on you, and he would just be like, "What can you do?"
But the question always remains: can he do it in a live event? And now this is the chance. The path to success is here, and for both of these players to get that 3rd, to become legacy, to become a dynasty, to get that 3rd win, and be up there with Jonas Neubauer as one of the greats. Although they are already one of the greats for sure. You want to get that 3rd just to, it's a race. It's like a 3-way race, and 2 of them are here.
Indeed. That's kind of the tough thing about this game in semis is that one of them is going to lose that chance to win the 3rd one. But there is pressure on Alex T. He is the defending champ. He has a chance to repeat.
Yeah. Now, I did have a chance to talk to Alex in the back just a little bit, and I saw him, and his hand is definitely hurting him. I'm not going to use that as an excuse or anything like that, but I know that his hand is in a lot of pain right now, and he's like, I'm just going to power through it right now. So we'll see if that comes into play or not. So
here's the cards on the screen. 17 and 18. We know Alex T being, the young prodigy, but being around a couple of years, 3 years, caught up to Dog, and they're right there with each other.
Hell yeah! Let's go ahead and count them down. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Alex T and Dog. Dog being number 5 seed, Alex T the number 1 seed.
CTWC championships. Of course, Alex T is the current reigning CTWC champion twice in a row.
Third, Dog having 2 consecutive, but not the current champion, arguably in what could be a more competitive state, getting them because of the online scene having less limitations and who could enter it. So, but
Dog already having a duo of burning, that was kind of a little bit scary.
Let's just start with a drought right away. Why not? Look at that 27-piece drought to start the match.
yeah, wasn't kind of having to deal with that there, but Alex is pulling away by 1 Tetris.
Things are now calm here. There's just that one drought that kind of got a little bit dangerous, but you know, that's the thing that you might expect with these players. They're going to stack high, they're going to go for aggressive creative setups because they know what each other is capable of.
Yeah, you don't want to give 80 burns if you can help it, because you know when it comes down to the wire, we've seen those rounds end gives a 57-point margin of victory. You know, when pushdown points start becoming a question, then yeah, you definitely want to maximize your level 18.
And plus another thing, you know, at level 18, you know, it's still, quote, relatively slow for them, so they can go ahead and afford to play high.
Right.
I say that in quotes because honestly, like if you actually sit down and try to play at level 18 on classic NES Tetris, it's a lot trickier than these players make it look.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, time-wise, if you're talking about piece falling from top to bottom, it's just 1 second, which, you know, 1 second is not that much time. It gets faster as the game goes and progresses. But right now, 275,000 for Alex T, Dog at 183,000.
Dog pulling away here in the efficiency.
So far, very calm. JP Spencer is going to be built over there from Alex. These players are just kind of trying to maintain this. We're talking about 321,000 before 60 lines. Alex C forced to take a couple of birds here.
Nice, sets up that T-piece tuck.
For Alex T. Alex T looking to be dealing with some hand pain here, but no misdrops.
Alex T over there on the right side.
Tricky here.
Oh, got
Good
that.
setup. Would love to get. Oh, that TP is actually going to be perfect.
Okay.
Good pieces now.
Yeah, trying to burn through Alex. About to finally get through there. Now he's just waiting for the eyepiece.
There it is, Tetris for Alex C. 380 to now 368. Alex C did have a 4 Tetris lead, but throughout that small bird, Dog was able to kind of close the gap.
Another Tetris for Alex. And Dog right now caught that Tetris rate back up. For a while, Alex T had that 90% rate, but had to do a little bit of that cleaning, and you see a little bit of a misdrop right there from Alex T.
Yeah, probably the first noticed here. Still dealing with the hand.
Yeah, we can kind of hear him with a few winces of pain here.
So very close game. Not too much drama yet. But this classic Tetris drama is definitely going to follow when we get to the faster speeds.
Yeah. Both players.
Oh, that burn
Nice.
Alex C. Nice split double. And yeah, looks like we're in the midst of a drought.
Yeah, there we go. But the drought should be ending for both players now. There you go. Alex T getting that line piece.
Already at 110 line mark, so first transition coming soon.
Yeah, you see both of them with 70% Tetris rates here. So essentially, not even a whole Tetris separating them right now.
Yeah, we are neck and neck.
They are to continue playing with the same efficiency rate. And we're looking at transitions separated only by a couple thousand points. There's a Tetris for Alex T. Dog, on the other hand. A couple of mesh drops. But that was a floating T-piece. That's peculiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like he had thought about moving it to one side, and then by the time he had changed his mind, it was too late.
Okay, Alex T transition. Okay, both players now level 19 speeds.
Yeah, but this is an awkward transition for Dog right now.
Yeah, left well, getting attention here.
I love that split burn.
He's able to get some things resolved. So now set up for a slightly dirty Tetris here on row 2. Beautiful double.
Oh, so nice.
But where's the eyepiece? Looks like the crowd now is starting to take
Okay, there we go.
not as big as the ones we saw. I think our biggest drop we've seen so far in this game has been 29.
Yeah.
Of course, we had that 27 at the very beginning.
Yeah, Alex T missing the 5 tap to the left. He gets the next one, so fills that in.
There's 3 eyepieces that could be used for a Tetris, but could be able to use the 4th and a setup for another one. And his Dog is not in a position to capitalize. His Dog has kind of been burning throughout the majority of the early post-transition.
Yeah, Alex T pulling away now. 4 Tetrises ahead.
Yep. 75% Tetris rate right now for Alex. Being very, very efficient.
Another Tetris. Dog now trailing by 136,000.
Such a nice little last second adjustment by Alex.
We saw this in the previous games where Dog would be trailing in a lot of the games and then was able to come back later on.
A big component of that was Dog being able to outlast his opponent, in that case, Sitnev.
Yes. Will that be the strategy here?
Still want to keep things close because at this rate, you're looking at a fairly early max out from Alex T.
Alex T still dealing with the hand here. Soldiering through it though, very impressive. Because we're not seeing a lot of misdrops, so he's basically dealing with it best he can.
Both players have been able to kind of normalize their stacking as another drought ensues.
Yeah, both of them having to do a little bit of extra burns here. The Dog, I mean, Alex has been so consistent with still getting these Tetrises, and that means Dog won't be able to catch up unless Alex starts to have to clean.
9 hitting one more Tetris and we will have 1,000,000 points reached for Alex T.
There it is.
It's 1,000,000 points. First of the set, probably many more to follow.
You see right here, Dog actually trying to go, actually just takes the triple. Just takes the triple right there.
5 Tetris differential currently as Alex T goes to level 26.
You can see right now the piece RNG for Dog, the way his stack is set up, have not been going his way here. But he's managed it, obviously.
Good
and
plays.
gets the Tetris, there you go, boom, Tetris for Dog.
Getting a more favorable slope there for Dog. Got the board under control. And the fire back though. Alex T almost 6 Tetrises ahead.
Potential to go into 29 with a 1.2. Dog with the potential to go in with a max. Looks like
Ace by Alex, amazing.
there it is. A 1.19 for Alex and Dog with a 986. We have now reached level 29 speed. We've got 100 lines of this faster speed before we hit that super kill screen where speed doubles again.
So yeah, Dog on the floor on the aggression to catch up. All this happened before.
There it is. Dog finally with the max. Both players now matching each other for Tetrises. Which if you're Dog, you don't want to hear that. You want to hear that you're scoring a Tetris when Alex T isn't.
Right.
So we'll see if Alex T maintains its aggression.
Looks like we're running into another drought. Good burns. Gonna go for a Z-Bird. Can't use the eyepiece, but reopens up the well. Takes a double Tetris for Alex T.
And that's gonna push that lead up a lot more over there. You can see about 6 Tetrises ahead. And now over almost 7 Tetris, but Dog fires back with his own Tetris.
Alex T's aggression not letting up one bit.
Dog.
Beautiful play field.
For it.
Boom, Tetris for Alex T. And boom, Tetris for Dog.
Wow.
Ooh, Alex T with the tuck into the Tetris. 1.5 million. Both players with various misdrops. Dog needs to get a 5 tap to get a piece over to the left. Executes it flawlessly. Good burns over here from Dog. And just like that, board has been cleaned up. And now Alex T experiencing some issues. Dog with the Tetris. Potentially an opportunity has arisen. And Dog going aggressive. He needs the eyepiece. This is a bit of a Hail Mary. Now needs to hit this 5 tap. That's 6 high.
And Alex T moves to the ground.
Gets that first one. Is he aware?
not the same hand there.
That was a bit of a tough situation for Dog because you could see the way that he was placing those pieces, specifically going eyepiece and column 2, gaining that eyepiece efficiency in column 1.
Right.
That means he needed that Tetris to bring it down or to fill in that gap because he was down by 6 Tetrises.
Right, and that's why he was playing so aggressive. He knew he had to try to catch up the best he could in any way he can. So right now, Alex talking to Kingsman and some of the judges. Of course, shout outs to all the judges also here, the refs helping volunteer here. I know head ref Arbaro here has been doing a great job all weekend long, and all of the other refs that we have as well. So
yeah, I saw them like even rehydrating the competitors, making sure that everybody's in good shape for competition here.
It takes an army to run an event like this, so absolutely shout outs to everybody who's helping, from the cameramen to the statisticians to the people recording the matches, and it's such a wonderful, well-oiled machine that I love watching click like this.
We have like a front desk with merch. We've got our other. Yeah, if you're here, come get some merch while you can.
Speaking of merch, there's other cool ways to play Tetris as well. We have a Tetris board game.
That's right.
That is available.
We just gave that to the silver and bronze winner.
That's right. And we even have a Tetris Rubik's Cube where you're not trying to make all the sides the same color. You're actually trying to turn it so it becomes all the classic Tetris shapes that build up the cube. Both of those can be found on Walmart.com and Target.com, so check those out if you have the chance. And of course, the 2 actual video games that you can play, Tetris the Grandmaster 4, The Absolute High, just released on Switch for $25 and now $25 on Steam as well. And then of course Tetris Effect Connected by Enhance, but they've also just released Luminous Arise recently, so pick that up as well. Luminous Arise, just a great puzzle game to vibe with, just kind of tied with the music, kind of like Tetris Effect. And I think that's kind of where Tetris Effect got that.
Yeah, they're able to develop one and then build the other with it. And speaking of which, if you like what you see here, if you're new to our competitive format, if you want to experience a competitive format like this without having to get all the old CRTs and old equipment, Tetris Effect Connected has a built-in classic score attack mode where you can actually play it with just your current console or your current computer and have like the 2 screens set up without actually having to have 2 TVs, which is great. And the Green Tea, our winner of silver bracket earlier.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Let's go.
I got you.
I was Tetrising in my mouth.
Yeah, I saw, so that's why I was trying to help you out there.
Thank you.
All right.
Boom, Tetris for Alex Steve. And Dog.
I'm just looking for an O piece right now or something to tuck into. Yeah, there it is right there. Boom. And now, with a nice neutral board ready to go. Perfect timing for the T piece, so Dog looking really good here to start off.
Yep. They are neck and neck with 0-point differential. Both 2 Tetris on the board there.
Yep, both with 100% Tetris rates. Oh, finally a burn.
You have to. I won't repeat what Alex T just said. You might be able to lip read it.
So right now, these are looking pretty stable for both our players. A small adjustment over there for Alex T.
I'm still working on that 100% right now.
Yeah. How long can this last?
We've actually had, the first max out with a perfect Tetris rate, right?
That is correct. Dog just really unfortunate piece sequence for the way that his board was built.
It's been there by Alex T for the board perfectly here.
But still with a lead in the Tetris rate right now, but as I've always mentioned, that this is very early on, so
Yep.
it can change very quickly.
That was a good series of placements by both Dog and Alex. And Alex finds the eyepiece to build that dependency. Just look at all these overhangs that are being set up. And looks like we're going to be separated just by under a Tetris.
Close game as expected. Yeah, both players capable of doing those overhangs to keep their efficiency. You see a piece and the next piece can be moved in such a way where you can just not create any holes, and that's exactly what you want to do.
And you can see they're basically in lockstep right now in terms of the pieces. They're getting the Tetrises at the same time off of the exact same piece. All right, but this time you see Alex getting a Tetris and Dog following suit eventually. There we
Dog
go.
was just
Side Tetrises.
that material on column 9.
And look at this, their fields look so similar.
Yeah,
Only have the blue and the white squares there.
same piece is coming because they're only burning the minimum amount possible.
Throughout all that, Alex is able to build up a Tetris lead of just over 1.5. And this is an opportunity here for the Tetris.
Has a Tetris lead, but
Trying to avoid the dependency.
yeah.
And now
Yeah, he's got it. He's got
Yeah,
it.
to eat a triple.
Yeah.
you can just see him fighting for it. He does not want to set up an eyepiece dependency, good stacking fundamentals.
Yeah.
But then RG is like, well, I'm still going to give you an eyepiece anyway.
They put you back to back and you fill it in, but if you don't know what's coming, then you don't want to risk it.
Yeah, there is only a one-piece preview, as you were mentioning earlier. That 447 for Alex T, 425,000 for Dog.
I wonder if Sharky heard that.
Yeah, I think I did.
Alex T is telling me to manifest Mars for them. We'll see.
But it's really interesting, the fact that, obviously the people at home can't hear them right now, but we can hear the players a little bit, and
Yeah.
the strategy, the psychology of Alex talking to himself a lot during these matches is really, really interesting, honestly.
Yeah, I guess I'll tell the audience what he said. He said, I'm Sharky, give me the bar.
We did have a meme for, I want to say, around 2020. It's like whenever we need a bar to say, I'm dog playing Tetris. And more often than not, it has worked. Wow, okay.
I'll try that next time I'm really drunk.
Small shot for Alex T, though. This is actually going to allow Dog to finally take the lead. Whereas, I want to say the past 100 lines, they've been stepping each other.
Jim's chin, give me the bar.
You commentator curse. That's the wrong.
Yeah, I know.
The wrong caster.
You don't want my luck here, trust me.
It's not working.
Look at that.
This is why you don't invoke my name on these things.
He got it eventually.
Yeah.
Kind of.
589 for Dog. Alex T going to be able to survive that 574. Uh-oh.
Now Alex is just trolling us here.
Still a really close game, separated by about 2, maybe 2.5 Tetrises if Dog is able to find this one.
I would say they're neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Yeah, Dog with just a slight lead because of that 84% Tetris rate. But it is pretty close. At this level, at this speed, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Into the level 19 speeds.
Ooh, Tetris for Dog.
Broke Tetris for Alex T.
Both of them with such clean play fields. Both of them shit it is not even, what is that? Not even 8.
Another set of Tetrises being scored by our players. Dog's still going to have around a 1 Tetris lead real time and 2 Tetris lead in terms of scoring potential.
Just ask for bad RNG for his opponent. But you know
That's not how that works because they're playing on
Get the
safety
same
sets.
piece. Exactly. But I do love that he's saying I'm James Chin, give me a bar, and I'm just like, no, dude, do not invoke me.
Well, I will say what they are invoking is some pretty good scores here. 817 to now 804.
This is what you want to see for top 4, if not grand final.
These small burns for Alex have been great because he has just not been, I mean, they're both going through the drought right now.
And they're both, just taking this game when they have to.
Perfect pieces for Alex T. Dog withstanding that drought flawlessly.
Beautifully done.
And a setback. Both Tetris for Dog. We are neck and neck here.
Tetris for Alex T. 919, now 902. This is starting to get into some really tense territory.
Nice adjustments there from Alex.
And again, look at those Tetris rates. They are just, like I said, in lockstep with each other right now.
Pointing out for specific pieces. Go for the S flat. Another S is going to put more weight on top of that right-hand side, which means that Dog is going to be forced to spend at least 6 burns before his next Tetris.
Yeah. So he's going clean here. Is he going to set up for something interesting? No, okay. He's got himself out there, and yeah, the TV's going to tuck right in there, and I do really like that placement of the S piece earlier.
Max out for Alex.
Tetris for Dog has been allowed to max out, and a good timed eyepiece as well to fix up that situation that was starting to develop. Look at those pieces for Dog. That's exactly what he wanted.
Catching right back up.
Now Alex T is the lead here, though. We're heading into 29 yet again.
I won't say anything. Except boom Tetris for you.
Alright, one more Tetris available.
Oh, here we go. The transition to 29 speed.
Separated by less than 6,000 points in the transition. So now it's really going to come down to the 29 play. There's the Tetris for Alex. Dog set up, needs this eyepiece, finds it, but now has to get forward back in the scoring position. Alex T is just starting to hammer down these Tetrises.
Raining down tempo.
Needs to get pieces over left. Executes the 5 tap. Goes for the flat eye burn. Nice. Beautiful combo of burns right there. Burn. And Dog now also in a little bit of danger. Takes the triple, but Alex T still trying to downstep. Would love to find an L. Gets an L for the flat burn. Maybe a T, not quite yet. Needs an eyepiece to go in there in column 3. Doesn't find it, but Bill's in a different mechanism. But now things are starting to cascade out of control. Alex T, what can he do? Maybe find another line, and that's going to go in. Alex T tops out at 1,308,000.
Dog, 50,000 points. Tetris and change will do it.
It's not easy. We've seen these chase downs come even 77-point shot.
It's one Tetris now. It's all he needs, but he's not going to go for that right now. He just wants to get this field as clean as possible.
It's getting up higher and higher. Look at all these jagged pieces.
The S and Z's all day, but he's handled it like a champion.
Perfect setup for the Tetris. Column 3. Do we get it? No.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hold on. This is looking a little bit. Oh, he set up. It burns. He's 11,000. That triple, 1,000. And that's good enough.
Alex, joking that if he loses this game, it's Chris Tang's fault.
I try to be quiet. Not to distract.
This is kind of making me have like deja vu. This is similar to how the first 2 games of CWC 2024 started.
That's right.
Game 1, Dog lost, swapped the chair. I don't think there was any chair swapping this time. Swapped the chair, and then Dog went on to win the second game to tie us up. So game 1, Alex T was a bit dominant, and then Dog was able to take this, just being able to outlast and chase down the score.
And honestly, one of the biggest strengths I feel like Dog has is that at every minute, he's very calm and he's very collected. It doesn't ever seem like he ever reaches kind of a panic situation, which is why I think he's so good at making those 0-2 comebacks, the reverse 3-0s.
Yeah. When it comes down to if you're behind and your opponent tops out, locking in and getting those lines that you need to makes the difference. I mean, we saw controlled, calm, and collected. Could have taken a risky move, but actually chose to done, and it worked.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
The spirit of Buko will always forever permeate through CTWC.
Tetris to start off.
Cycle clone, no. Dog is actually going to be the first to take a bird. A little bit of an overflip over there from Alex T. See how Alex T is able to try and navigate through this. Those are some good pieces. The Z or an S would help open up the well.
Mobies will do a great job there as well. Got himself back ready for a Tetris.
Board again. For Alex.
There's a little bit of a hiccup there. Just caused by a rush off shoulders to allow Dog to take just under a Tetris lead.
Really like that decision. He had the opportunity to kind of like drop a piece in that 2x3 spot. He actually left it open. Just made it a lot cleaner for him.
Looking for a J piece. He's not getting it. Setting up these delay burns though. I'm liking the layer into how he's choosing to stack this. Yeah.
But whenever you have those, two wide flat columns, you need like the...
Oh, hang on there for Alex T. Hold on. Oh, no, hang on. That's the early top of Alex T.
The hand now being a factor here. Semi-final.
Even though that's a win game for Dog, you kind of almost see that he's concerned about Alex as well, so... Alex is saying that it's really painful right now.
Yeah, to start off, it wasn't affecting him. He didn't see any misdrops, but that's pretty significant misshift.
All right, so he's asking for a little bit of a time right here, asking for a little like a timeout here, so give him a chance to rest. He's saying that his hand is in a lot of pain right now. Every roll he says is resulting in some pain. So hopefully he'll be okay. Hopefully he'll be all right.
Yeah, we got some things that we can talk about. Thanks to the SoCal Gaming Expo. SoCal Gaming Expo here, our home for the main event that we have every year, the Tetris World Championships. This is our third year, and it's a great place. They give us this huge stage, screens, and we've got a huge audience behind us. So thank you to this event for being our home every year leading up to this in early June.
Yep. And obviously we probably not the way that Dog would have liked to have won that match, but he's going to be in grand finals with his opportunity to get a third CTWC championship.
But let's get a round of applause for Alex T.
Most important of anything, and we'll see you again on the circuit very, very soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, even more important, we keep our steam so healthy. And we will see Alex T in the future.
And you can see how popular he is. The audience is just giving him a standing ovation right now.
Absolute Tetris hero. Kingston's getting ready with the mic. Take it away, Kingston.
And that's why he's the GOAT there, right, Alex? So Alex, unfortunately, as it was announced that we will stop the match due to injury, right? We can't continue, okay? So let's have our interview, right? Obviously, the lone wolf of Classic Tetris, my tribal chief. You fought hard tonight. Why don't you address the crowd here? Kind of go over, you know, your game for the day, right? You had a tremendous run. You were taking down people. We could see that it was a little difficult. Some of the games, you know, rough, and the Miles match was a tough one. Why don't you go over the full day here?
Honestly, let's start off with the qualifiers. I did pretty good, got seed 1. I did amazing. Like, got 3 1.8s, 1.9 before my wrist started just like doing that shenanigans. But going into the round 1 match with Sodium played really well. Sodium like got some good kill screen, like did some good pacing. So shout out to Sodium. And then going to the top 16 with Knight, I thought she was gonna play really bad. Like honestly, like. Because like statistics before was like not great, but she really showed with like her games, like F90, 1.5s, had to like gave me a run for my money. So shout outs to her, shout outs to Knight. Then we got Miles. I got like so much pressure. Miles like pour on the case with the freaking game number 2 with the chase down with 240,000 points. So shout outs to Miles for that. Miles is the GOAT, man. Unfortunately, I didn't get to like complete the match with Dog, but I hope Dog for the best, and I hope he takes it all the way. No blue scooty. I don't want blue scooty.
There you go. The rivalry continues between Alex and Blue Scooty. You know, Alex, you are our 2-time back-to-back champion. Obviously, can't get the 3rd one here, but certainly you are one of the best champions we've ever had. Your enthusiasm for the game is undeniably, you know, in the stratosphere. So address your crowd one last time before we move on.
Thank you for everyone for supporting me. Like I know I couldn't like complete the whole like tournament run, but we had a good reign. We had a good reign. And I will come back for next CTWC to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your back-to-back champion of Classic Tetris, the tribal chief. Everyone stand up and acknowledge him. This is Alex T.
Positive attitude here from Alex T, and for sure health is going to be the most important thing, so get some physical therapy on that hand and take care of it, and make sure that, you know, he'll be powered up to be able to continue to play for many years to come, or he can just get a cybernetic hand and just dominate that.
We'll see him back.